Hello! And it's the Captain here with part 2 of my playthrough of Metroid Zero Mission on the Game Boy Advance. So, let's get into it. So, when we left off, we just defeated Kraid, the first major boss of the game, and now we're heading back up to Brinstar to progress the story. So that ominous cutscene there is heralding the arrival of Ridley, who is the second major boss of Metroid, and of course Samus Aran's nemesis. He's the one who killed her parents and destroyed the colony where she originally was born and grew up. So we're heading back to Norfair by the looks of things. So, let's do it. Let's head to Norfair and see what lays in store. Lays in store? Lies in store. There you go. Good lord. English is hard. Of course, I'm still finding myself going back into the mindset of playing Super Metroid using the R button to aim up. And of course, that's the missile button in this game. So, let's just quickly orient myself. We have the chance to get an edge tank in this room here, but we can't freeze those shriek bats coming from the ceiling. And I could morph ball jump up there. I don't think I can. I can't wall jump up there. So if we get the high jump, we can get up there to get the edge tank. Morph ball jumping is possible, but it's a pain in the arse, so I'm not going to do it. So yes, of course, Samus was born on a human colony called K2L. But, of course, Ridley and the space pirates attacked that world, wiped out all the humans there, killed Samus's parents right in front of her, and Samus was rescued from the aftermath by the alien race known as the Chozo. And, of course, the Chozo are an extremely mysterious alien race. They're known as extremely advanced scientists and powerful warriors who are almost mythical in the sense that the majority of their race have disappeared. They're either extinct or they've simply moved on to parts unknown and left the ruins of their civilization and their technology around the galaxy. But they are responsible for taking Samus Aran as a very young child, like a 4-year-old girl basically, and taking her back to this planet, Zemis, where they could raise her like one of their own. Much of the Metroid backstory is covered in other media, mainly manga, most of which has not made it into the Western world, which is a real shame too. But that's how these things often go. And again, a lot of the manga isn't really acknowledged as canon by Nintendo. That being said, you can see they've picked and chosen elements of it for later games. But it really is like, you know, they kind of choose what they want to use and invent everything else as they want to. So, I've read quite a lot of the Metroid manga. And personally, I think it's a really good story. They'd be mad not to incorporate it into the main canon, but I'm not a Nintendo creative, so... Okay, so we've made it across into the bubble area of Norfair again. Now, we've just recently acquired the speed booster by defeating Kraid, and it looks like we're going to be using that to make our way to the next area. So, if we get a run up there and speed boost through that floor. Now, of course, in the background you can hear my birds going crazy. I'm actually filming this in the morning, which is unusual. I normally do these in the evening, and of course the morning is when my birds are most active. So we're going to get a few chirps and tweets and serenades from my my cockatiels as I play. And we have got ourselves the high jump. And this will restore our ability to morph ball jump as well, I believe. Yes. That's useful. Now that also means we'll be able to get that energy tank back in the Brinstar main cavern. We can't go in there, that's a hot room. And we don't have the Varia suit yet. So let's head back into Brinstar and get those upgrades there. I do believe we'll also do the Varia upgrade as well for our power suit. So we shall be able to withstand the hot rooms. Grab those missiles there. Now let's see here. Another speed booster. Hello. I love the ominous music with that thing. That creature is called Imago. We're going to see him a bit later. In various stages of his evolution. Chozo statue. I'm guessing leading us back to Brinstar. Yes. I believe that's the room where we get the Varia suit. Lovely. So, let's head back up and see what we can find. So we can't go back through that lower pathway because we've got Imago down there blocking our path. So we're just going to ride this speed booster up to the top. Where are we here? We can't go in the hot room. Let's go left and then speed boost our way through that room. Straight into the lava. Okay. We can go left here. I'm going to come back here when we've got our Varia suit so we can not be held back by any of the hot rooms we're going to find. Because they can really sort of slow things down. There we go. That's one way of getting out of there, using the wall jump. So, now we've got the high jump. We can grab that, I mentioned before, just reminding myself before I get sidetracked. That energy tank in that first corridor, that'll bring our total to 4. And yeah, having the extra health will be really useful, of course. I don't imagine we'll be getting all of the energy tanks in this game. I said before in part 1, it's not my intent to do a full 100% run for the game. I've actually never done that for Metroid Zero Mission, so it will be fun to do one day. I have actually tried to do it before, and I'll be honest, I rage quit because some of the puzzles are so rage-inducing and difficult. I mean, of course, they can be done with practice. Anything can be done with practice, but it just reached a point where I wasn't enjoying it, where I'd been at the same puzzle for about an hour and a half and thinking, okay, that's enough. And wanted to do something else with my time. However, you know, I do want to be able to say that I can 100% this game, and one day I will. Now, how do we get there without the space jump later? There's got to be a way of getting that. Trying to wall jump, that's not working. What's the rhythm for bomb jumping in this game? That's the rhythm for bomb jumping in this game. Fair enough. Okay, so Let's head up and over. Ripper there took a piece of us, but that's okay. Now, when I was last playing this, I was using my 8-bit do SN30 Pro Plus controller, and the reason why I was doing that was because I was having some mapping issues with the Pro 2, and I realised what the problem was. So I was connecting my Pro 2 to the analog dock via D input rather than X input, and for some reason it maps it differently. I don't know why, but the reason being that the home button on the controller wasn't being picked up, and it was actually putting the home function onto one of the programmable paddles on the back of the controller, which is just not ideal for anyone. So yes, I change it to X input and it works perfectly. So and I mentioned before that I do prefer using the Pro 2 controller. It's a big upgrade over the SN30 Pro Plus for the simple reason that it has Hall effect analog sticks, and that means it has no drift. And my SN30 Pro Plus has got a lot of use, and of course it is now starting to drift, which is a royal pain in the arse. Now, can't get through there. I believe we have to go up. Yes. Now, those little purple beetle things there will eat their way through those big glowing purple balls, and that will enable us to get through. But first, we have to carry them on our person and then blow them up with a bomb. A lot of slow pit blocks here. I think they need to get through there using the purple guys. I think they're more hungry for that purple thing there, so let them eat that before we blast them with a bomb. Red door. And that's our barrier suit. There we go. So just like in the original Metroid game, the barrier suit just changes the colour and shading of the original power suit. This is not the barrier suit which we see in Metroid 2 and basically every other Metroid game. But now we can go in the acid without taking damage here. Now, how do we get that energy tank? The various suits' immunity to acid is also my argument for why Samus Aran would win in a fight against the alien xenomorph. Of course, it's all academic, isn't it? But you know, the one thing that the creature has going for it is its acid blood, and if acid doesn't harm you, you're doing pretty well. Let's make sure I'm not missing anything here. Back we go. Down, 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 down. That's not a fake floor. Actually, I will save it here. So I'm not expecting to get killed anytime soon, but getting the barrier suit is quite a big upgrade during the game here. Now, we have been in this room before, I think, and we need to go into the acid to progress. So let's do that. Now, I'm pretty certain we're going to need to find some of those purple beetles. So let's look for some of those. You've got one of those big old plant things. Here we are. Let's just grab these. And they are acid proof, because of course they are. And also the barrier suit doesn't take damage from them now, which is really handy. So before if you notice when I was carrying those, the power suit, sorry, would take damage from them. So we've now found our way to the other side of the Chozo statue that I mentioned in the first part of the video. Back to Norfair. Back to Brinstar, back to Norfair. Back to Brinstar, back to Norfair. Right into the depths. So we are going deeper into the hot zone of Norfair, which of course we can do now because we have the Varia suit. So let's continue through this room. And down we go. So what's our shortest route to Norfair? It's going to be through this door down here and to the left. There we go. That leads back down there. We haven't got to go that way. Okay, not there. So all the way to the left and down. Get to know these caverns very, very well. As I mentioned before, backtracking and English is hard. Backtracking and exploration is one of the key elements of the Metroid series. You know, even the more modern Metroid games get that. They do add in some cool modern features like fast travel. So Metroid Samus Returns, the remake of Metroid 2, introduces fast travel into that game, and of course fast travel is a huge part of the Metroid Dread playthrough as well, which is quite useful. Okay, back in Norfair, and now we have the Varia suit and acid immunity. We can go through the hot zones. So let's go right. There's a hot room to explore we haven't been to yet. Right. Ooh. So we want to go up rather than down. That means don't engage the speed booster or we'll go straight through the floor. And here's the hot room. I imagine it's an upgrade of some sort. Now, we're not lava proof yet, so falling into the lava would not be a good thing for our health. And it's a missile upgrade. Do we have anything else we can find in here? I imagine there's always something. According to this, there isn't. There isn't. Let's get out of the lava then. So... So we've got another hot room, corridor, which is down. So if we head back and use the speed booster to break through the floor. And that hot corridor, I believe, is behind a Chozo statue we've been to before. So it's more than likely going to be an upgrade for us. That's a super missile door, so we can't go through that yet. Lovely. So we'll go left and then past the Chozo statue. Let's see what we have in here. she's not grabbing on with the power grip, is she? There we go. That's a way back. This looks to me like it's a power bomb thing, potentially, or it's just a run with the speed booster. Yeah, we can clear this by using our beam and our regular bombs. Gotta be quick though. Took care of him. I think we're looping back to the other side of Norfair. Is there a pathway down here? Yes, there is. You've got a super missile door and one to the left. What's over here? Now, the enemies do get tougher, but the beam is extremely rapid firing in this game. If I wanted to, I could actually turn on the turbo button on my controller and just have the beam rapid fire whenever I press the fire button. I rarely use the charge beam, so I wouldn't miss it. Map room. Yeah, so a few upgrades and then we're off to go and see Ridley. Let's go up before we go down. Just see what we've missed through here, if anything. Another hot room. I'm pretty certain this is the way the game intended to come, because when I came through, I had to do a tricky bit of wall jumping to get through that. To get through that room with the lava. So I don't think there's anything to find here. So let's just quickly ice beam this fellow here so he can walk on his back, and then we'll head down. Because I do remember that this lava is fake. Oh, he's not. The lava is. And so is that block. Everything's fake. Yep, that lava isn't fake. Oh no! One of my favourite quality of life. Oh, for fuck's sake! Christ, he's got a hitbox the size of Donald Trump's brain! Right. What was I saying? Yes, the 360 aiming they brought in with Samus Returns and Metroid Dread. It's one of my favourite improvements they made to the control scheme for Samus in those games. Now, this looks interesting. Good lord. I used to be able to aim in this game, but it is not so anymore. Alright. We've got a save room which tells me we're near a mini-boss, I think. That lava creature we saw earlier, Imago, I think we've got to fight it soon. Anything down here? More fake lava. Right, let's quickly check our map there. There's a few upgrades to get, so I'm gonna keep heading right. Hot room. we need the beam we've got is not going to cut that, and that's real lava. So we want the wave beam to get through here, or the wide beam, because we can't get rid of all these blocks fast enough to get through. So yeah, let's head down the room with the fake lava and see if we can find a beam upgrade. So I'm pretty certain that's what we need to get through there. Yeah. I was going to try and jump you, but fair enough. Wave beam. Fully restored, lovely. As quickly as there's anything to do there, there is not. So, I wonder. I don't think we can turn it off in this game. No, you can't turn off the different suit features, which is a shame. I was going to turn off the ice beam so we can see the wave beam has its own colour, but alas, the game doesn't let you do that in this one. You can do it in Super, but in Metroid Zero Mission, you're like, nah, what are you going to do that for? But now our wave beam means we can go straight through this room and speed boost, which is very useful if we can get enough speed up. There we go. That's a Margot. At least one of the Margot's is lava. Hello. Got to drive them back with the wave beam and plant some bombs. And it's all about timing here. We have to plant the bombs so they explode underneath him. So there's an upgrade here. Where is it? There. That's how we get it. Another energy tank, that's very useful. I'm willing to bet that is a speed booster block. Yes, so we need to go back and get some speed up. And we're through. Let's get the missiles here. That's a missile block. Hit block? No. I'm not sure quite why they did that, but fair enough. A room full of tentacles means one of two things: when you're a boss, or there's a Japanese schoolgirl nearby. Okay, oh, it's this one. Love how creepy the music is for this one. It's kind of like Spore Spawn from Super Metroid. Okay. I believe we're now in Ridley's lair. Right. Let's quickly save up. Now, super missiles are required for that pathway, so let's see what we can get through here. That's a missile block. And there's our friend we just rescued from the vine monster, Imago. So, we can't go that way. That's the lift that brought us here. And I believe this is a room with no exit. Yeah, so. Bottom line is we are here a little bit earlier than we should be. So, let's head back up to Norfair, because I'm pretty certain we're going to find where Imago was. He no longer is. Oh look, he made a tunnel for us. Imago's hatched. That's not good. Oh. Uh-oh. I think Imago laid eggs. Ah! Jeff Goldblum! As you can see, Imago is not the hardest boss. And there you have it. Super missiles. There you go. So yeah, piss easy boss, Imago. Cool concept. He was a new addition for Metroid Zero Mission. He's not a boss you find in the original Metroid, but yeah, he goes down really easy. And we can now open that green door with our newly acquired super missiles. We have 2 of those in our reserve, so we need to be careful using those. I'm not using the charge beam. I'm actually going to set my fire button to turbo. There we go. So that's a feature on the 8-bit do pad here. There's a turbo button. We can just set any face button we like to turbo. Better than using the charge beam, at least in my opinion. Now, can we get across there without falling down? I think we need the... yeah. We need the space jump to get back up there, I think. Or come back from the other side. Can we get back up with a wall jump? Might be able to. No. Feels like cheating doing this, but if you can hit the button that quickly, you can do it. Ah! Trying to get fancy there with my wall jumping antics. We can now get that energy tank as well, which is nice. Nope. Got to deal with this guy first. Ooh. You get to be friends. It's like a machine gun, this. I've actually never used that before in this game, and I feel kind of like turning it off. It feels like cheating, but actually it's a lot of fun. I think, you know what? I'm going to leave that on. Why not? Okay. Got an extra edge tank now, which is useful. Now, I've just been here. I should remember this. These little face things are great for mining energy and ammo. I love how ominous the music is for Ridley's lair. It's a shame they didn't do this for Super Metroid. Have like the dedicated areas for, well, they kind of did for Ridley in Super. But for Kraid, you just end up going to a different part of Brinstar. Yeah. Far, far more ominous theme music. Don't need much in the way of ammunition or health here, but I'm just going to mine a bit before we go and fight Ridley. And fight Ridley we shall. That's it. We're at maximum capacity. Map room. What do we miss? Loads. We got to come back that way, I think. Aha. Apparently there's a upgrade. And it's in here. It's right in front of us is where it is. That's where the upgrade is. A lot of those ones out in the open like that, I think, are the ones that were there in the original Metroid game. Because that's pretty much how it was. There were quite a few hidden ones too, but a lot of them were like, oh look, an upgrade on this plinth right in the middle of the room. I'll take that. There we go. So, just mowing through stuff with this turbo-powered beam here. That's a pit block, so that's where we come back. We can't get up there. There's a room beneath us. I'm pretty certain there's an upgrade down there too. Ah, I think we just found it. No. Nothing showing on the radar. That's real lava. That is fake lava. And that's where we come through here. Okay, right, so... to go through here. Okay. Another easy upgrade. Hey, what's that about? That leads up. Up to what? Cool. We got one more super missile we can fire. Fantastic. Now this need to freeze one of these guys, so let's just quickly fire a shot there. I do love the motif there of the distorted Metroid theme. It really sort of sets up Ridley as being like the nemesis character that he is. More super missiles. Anything else to find in this room here? We have no X-ray scope, but we do have this. Wow, lots of upgrades in here. Fast pit blocks, though, are never fun. Right, let's go back up. So how do we... Right, so... Let's try to figure this out. There's no spider ball in this game. It's a slow pit block, that one. And so is that one. It's a fast pit block. We've got a puzzle. I think what you have to do here, you need to use the spring ball from here. It's only a couple of missile upgrades. I'm not going to stay here too long and try this, but I think I can do it. That works too. So... Right, we need to be quick here. Actually, if that's a regular... Yeah, we can use a power beam. Not fast enough. But if we shoot it out before we get down there... Oh, hang on. Right. I think I've figured it out. If we hang down from that ledge. Ah! God damn it! Right. We need to hang from that ledge. And then we need to shoot. Don't climb it, Samus. Just fucking hang on. Climb it! Oh, fuck. So close. Climb. Up, 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 up. Oh, so close. See, it's a slow pit block there. It doesn't crumble straight away. Gotcha. That took some doing. And that's what I mean by some of the puzzles in this game being a pain in the ass. So, they're satisfying when you get them, but you end up just having to try them again and again and again. Now, that big room is on the way to Ridley. So let's just drop down here. We're not going to go face this Ridley just yet. Boom! Very quick way of reloading and restocking there. There's an upgrade in here. I'm willing to bet it's to do with this thing. Nope. This thing? Nope. This thing? Nope. Down here? Yes. Edge tank. Nice. Glad I checked. So, yeah, I think we'll go fight Ridley at this point. Let's do it. Let's go take him on. We've got plenty of weapons, plenty of health. Now's as good a time as any. Okay. I spy. Actually, no. Okay. Ow. Need to wait until it's not glowing. Take that, Door Guardian. So another unknown piece of technology for this power suit, but I recognise that as being the gravity suits upgrade. We can't use that yet. We are fully recharged though, which is useful. Another edge tank, useful. So I use 3 more to get now for this game. So there's actually a good chance we might get all of the tanks. But we've got business with Ridley. Come on, Riddles, where are you? Well, with turbo fire, that was a bit easy. Take that, Ridley. Now, of course, this is the first canonical fight between Samus and Ridley from when she last saw him. When she was a child, so there's a rather controversial scene from the game Metroid Other M where Samus has a full-on PTSD breakdown when she faces Ridley, and I think if that's going to have a place in any Metroid game, it has a place in this one, but of course the style of game this is, you can't really tell that. But yeah, that moment there where she has that moment of shock when she sees Ridley and fights him. That's where I kind of expect to see them do something like that. But when she fights Ridley again in Super, and definitely later on in, well, she fights Ridley in Metroid 2, according to Samus Returns, in Super, and of course in Metroid Other M, of course, we got all the encounters in the Prime trilogy as well. If you count Prime as canon, and you know, why wouldn't we? They do fit in quite nicely with the mainline series. Okay, anything else we can grab from this room here? We can go higher. Let's freeze one of those wasp things and see if we can see what's up there. Yes, there's an upgrade. Can we get out of there? If we get him to come over here. Higher! Higher! Too high. Here we go. Aha. I saw some bomb blocks there, but yeah, I think we're done in Ridley's lair. So let's head back up to Norfair. In fact, I think what we'll do there is taking out Ridley is a good point to leave this video, I think. So I'm going to head to the save room here, and I am going to leave us on that cliffhanger there. So we are now well into this game. I think well over halfway. I think if we look at the whole picture, our next stop is Turian and the lair of Mother Brain. So if you have joined me, thank you for watching. It's a pleasure to play this with you and enjoy it, and hopefully you've enjoyed watching me play in my commentary as well. And if you've enjoyed watching this video, please consider leaving a like on this video, and you want to see more content like this from my channel, please consider subscribing as well. It's always a pleasure to see more of you join me. So, but in the meantime, this is the Captain. It's been my pleasure, and I'm signing off. Bye for now.